High school athletes are fighting for the ability to compete in the sport they love. The issue is they don't have a permanent category to keep them on the track. Sports Director Jake Duran shows us what's at stake for these racers.
Marquette's Jim Bennett and Sault Ste. Marie's Johnny Osborne are setting a new standard for adaptive athletes.
I'm really happy that we're able to do this because I know that you only see us right now, but I bet you there's a bunch of kids at home that are really looking forward to doing this, and we want to make sure to help grow their high school programs so that we can keep this going, because I can't wait to see more kids go up to do this because it'll be fun with more than just me and Jimmy over here.
They excelled in their respective events at the most recent UP track and field finals. Currently, there are 8 adaptive athletes competing at the high school level throughout the state, but that number is growing by the year. We spoke with Monica Aho, a co-founder for the group I Am an Athlete Too, which is a movement to incorporate adaptive athletes into Michigan High School Athletic Association track and field.
So I Am an Athlete Too started about 2 years ago when a high school athlete named Maria Valle, who was a track athlete, suffered an injury and then became a wheelchair racer. And she was allowed to participate on our high school team, but when it came to regionals and finals, she wasn't allowed to compete because there wasn't a wheelchair category. So she spent 2 years lobbying the high school association to create a wheelchair category. And I was her physical therapist, so I supported her, and she has moved on to the University of Michigan track and field team now. But we're still lobbying the Michigan High School Athletic Association.
She says while strides are being made for more equality amongst the adaptive athletes, there's still a ways to go.
And they created a 2-year pilot program, and now we're trying to get that pilot program permanent and to include an ambulatory category to allow these athletes to score points for their team and to participate in any event that standing runners are.
These are athletes that are working hard and they want to be just like the rest of their peers.
Andrea Osborne is the mother of Johnny Osborne. She is one of many advocating for equality amongst adaptive racers.
When they show up at an event, they're being treated almost like they're a lesser athlete because they don't get the opportunity to earn points. So right now there's proposals with the Michigan High School Athletic Association, because this is year 2 of a pilot program, and we're advocating for the program to continue, but also to improve to allow the athletes to earn points to support their teams.
Osborne thinks that giving these athletes an equal opportunity will help them grow on and off the track.
Me personally, it allows my son to feel like he is truly part of that team. You know, he is not going to go out and race an able-bodied traditional athlete and be competitive, but to allow him to have an equal playing field with his peers and to grow that confidence and know that he's not just there putting in time at practice, but he is truly a member of the team.
It was a very good competition. I'm happy that we both did good, and I'm trying to catch up to this man over here. It's pretty fast.
Super glad to have that opportunity to be able to compete at the high level, and then I hope like the next few years we get enough people to have hopefully a full heat.
With the pilot program ending this year, both Aho and Osborne are hoping the MHSAA will consider making it permanent for future adaptive athletes.
These are athletes, they work hard, they're part of their teams, they train just as hard as everyone else. Now that they're part of their teams, the schools are legally obligated through the Americans with Disabilities Act to include these athletes, but because the MHSAA doesn't receive federal funding, they aren't under those obligations, but they are the governing body for schools. And as such, it would make life so much easier for schools to have the regulations to include the athletes. If you know someone who's an athletic director, a track coach, a school administrator, have them contact the MHSAA. They're seeking feedback right now in order to make the category permanent. We just want them to get as much feedback as possible.
And we reach out to the MHSAA for an update on the soon-to-be expire pilot program, and this is what they had to say. The next step in our process is presenting the participation data from the last 2 years of adaptive events to our track and field committee when it meets during the upcoming school year. The committee can then decide if it will forward a recommendation to the MHSAA's representative council to continue extending the opportunity to compete in adaptive events at our postseason events. For the full statement from the MHSAA, visit our website, upmatters.com.